Hey, welcome to the Board Game Network. This is James. I'm going to be explaining how to play this game called Junk Art. And this game is put out by Pretzel Games. It plays for 8 years and up. It's 2 to 6 players, plays in about 30 minutes. It's got this great, nice board box here, made out of wood. And here's your rule books. And you got 4 different colors of just all kinds of pieces here. And then you get your base. And this is what you stack your pieces on. So you're just going to pile these pieces out here in the middle. And you're going to take the city cards, the world, they're called World Tour cards, and you're going to mix those up. Shuffle those up, turn 3 of them face up. And it gives you a starting suggestion for your first game in the book. But each of these cities has different variants to the rules. So you would look up, and I've got Paris, Monaco, and Philadelphia. So you'd look up Paris, and Paris tells you that it plays 2 to 6 players. So you need to, based on the number of players being played, you need to make sure that your World Tour deck only has cards in here that play the number of players that you have that are playing. So 2 to 6 players, the goal is to not be eliminated, and a player has 3 or more fallen pieces is when the exhibition ends. Setting up the Paris. Players do not have an individual base. Instead, one base is placed in the middle of the table within easy reach. Deal 3 junk cards to each player. Place the rest in a face-down deck. So you shuffle these up. Each player gets 3 cards. On your turn, choose a card from your hand and play it in front of the next player in the direction of play. That player must find the matching piece and add it to the common structure. So in this game, you've only got one base out here, and everybody's building on the same base. So you're going to look in your hand and go, well, you know what, I want the next player to play this. So he looks at the color and the shape, and that person would put that piece out, and then that person would put a card out, and you're drawing a new card when you've given a card away. You're eliminated as soon as you have 3 or more fallen pieces. So 3 or more pieces have fallen off, then you're out of the game. As soon as a player is eliminated, the game ends, and the players who were not eliminated get 3 fans. So you've got these black and these white tokens that keep track of your point score, and so you get 3 of them if you're not eliminated. So that would be Paris. Once you've stacked a bunch of stuff on here and you try not to be eliminated, but once they fall off, then you end up being eliminated, or if you have 3 or more, then you're eliminated. So that's Paris. And then you go on to Monaco, and you keep your fan tokens, and Monaco says deal each player 10 face down cards. Any remaining junk cards are not used, so each player gets 10. When the start player says go, all players simultaneously flip the first card. Each player must then find a matching piece and place it on their structure. After placing their piece, draw the next card, find the piece, place it. You do not need to wait after other players. In fact, the faster you are, the better. Continue until a player has played all 10. So in this one, everybody has their own base, Everybody's playing on their own. They've got their own stack of 10 cards. They flip it up and it's a speed race on getting them stacked. Everybody's grabbing the correct color and number and trying to build these and not knock them off. And so on. If any pieces fall off the structure, that player must replace those pieces one at a time in order. When a player places its 10th piece, the exhibition ends. So as soon as somebody has gone through all 10 cards and has placed all 10 of them, then the game's over. Players look at their structures and they score based on the number of pieces. So whoever has 10 pieces in their structure gets 5 fans, 7 and 9 gets 3 fans, 5 and 6 gets 1 fan, and whoever built the tallest structure gets an additional. So that's what the tape measure's for. You can measure how tall yours is compared to somebody else's, because it won't necessarily be the person who's placed all 10. Like in this case, I am placing some beside the tall thing because I think it'll be more structurally sound, but it doesn't make it as tall. So then you're going to grab fans. And then you go on, that's Monaco, then you go on to Philadelphia and you read Philadelphia. There's several different cities in here. Let me count how many cities. We got 3, 7, 11, we've got 12 cities that we can play, and they all have different variations of you're all playing on the same one, or you're all playing separately. It's a speed race, or it's who can get the tallest, or something of that nature. But it's a great game for just a, stacking pieces type of game. You can get your kids, it's even fun for adults because of the nature of this kind of game. So that is how you play junk art. You just go through those 3 cards and whoever has the most fans at the end of the game is the winner. So that's junk art, put out by Pretzel Games. Make sure you tune into all of our videos here at the Board Game Network and tune into Facebook and get on our website, check out the latest game giveaway, and like us and share with other people on social network that you know that are interested in games.